Hi guys, I'm glad to see you on my channel Let's English with Vika. Also have two Instagram channels which are called Victor12 in English. Here and there you can study English, enjoy English and of course love English. In this video we're going to learn the grammar topic, the future simple. On this channel there are present simple and past simple, but there's no future simple. For beginners, these three tenses in my opinion are the most useful and the most important if you're going to go to America or to Great Britain, so this is your choice. But if you're going to go somewhere, the English-speaking country, and if you're the beginner, A1 or A2, it's really useful and important to know for you that such topics as past simple, present simple, and future simple. These are three tenses that are useful for you to speak, to talk about something and the conversation, and of course to structure our sentences really correctly. And our English was really beautiful. So today we're going to learn the future simple, and I hope this topic would be really useful and of course helpful for you if you're going to go somewhere. So have a good watching, enjoy this video, and let's start. So let's continue our topic of the future simple. For this I'm going to use my presentation that I prepared for you. You can also find it in the description of the video below. So have a good day, and we're going to start right now. What is the future simple actually? This is the main question that we need to know. Of course we need to know. So the best explanation that I found is really easy. So the future simple tense is often called the will tense because we make the future simple with the modal auxiliary will. Auxiliary verb, what is it? It comes from the Latin. Yes, of course, if you don't know Latin, it's just no problem. Auxiliary verb, it's the verb that we use, like we can also, instead of this, we can say helping word. The verb that can help us in our tenses. For example, if you have already learned the topic like present simple, you can also find it in my channel. Then you know that there are two auxiliary verbs like do and does. Do and does. In the future simple, this is will. The simple future refers to a time later than now and expresses facts or certainty. So this is now, yeah. It was the past, in the past, so past simple. I have also got this topic in my channel, you can also watch it. And future simple, it's later than now. It's something that expresses facts or certainty. What is the structure of the future? You can ask me. So first, we need to use our subject. Subject is the noun, he, she, it, the cat, the dog, so something. Plus auxiliary will, auxiliary verb will, and then plus main verb. We do not need to change our main verb. No, everything's great, everything's fine in our future simple. Short form for the will is apostrophe double L. You can use the long form, will, or the short form with the apostrophe double L. For example, they'll be late, he'll come, or they will be late, he will come. Negative, will not. In the short form, it's won't. I'm emphasizing it's won't, it's not want. Want is the verb, another verb. I want something, I want to buy something, I want to go to the cinema, but I won't, this is I will not, the short form. They will not be late or they won't be late. He won't come, he will not come. Question verb. Here you need to be really attentive. Then we need to put our auxiliary will, our auxiliary verb, at the first station, first place. Will he come? Will they be late? Will he come? If you're going to have the W question, then it's like what, where, or when, or something like that. So then you need to put this W, where, for example. Then our auxiliary verb will, where will be, and then our subject and main verb. Okay, let's continue with our structure, like here the rules. I will, I'll, you will, you'll, he will, she will, it will, he'll, she'll, it'll, we will, they will, they'll. I will not, I won't. You will not, you won't. He will not, she will not, it will not. He won't, she won't, it won't. We will not, we won't, and they will not, they won't. And also one thing that I'm going to say you here, also that you're going, of course, to ask me if you need to use the short or the long form. So it's your opinion and your choice if you're going to use the short or the long form. But my advice for you, my recommendation to use the short form, because a lot of English people and a lot of people who learn English, they use the short form. Why? Can you ask me? But it's because it's the lazy people, they also want to speak really lazily. So that's why the people use really so lazy things, and they really also use the short form. They want to short everything, not I am going to, I'm gonna. Yeah, because the people are really lazy to do that. And that's why we often use and frequently use such forms as short forms. But you can also find the long forms in the books or in the texts too. So you can use whatever you want. Use of the simple future. But when do we need to use this tense? To talk about future, to talk about future actions we can't control. We can't control them. So talking about such future actions, it means that the actions that we can't control that will happen in the future, later than now. To tell future actions or to express hopes, expectations, fears, offers to promises. So the key words for them, for example, I'm sure it will rain. I believe, I expect, I hope I will go to the cinema next week. I suppose, I think, I'm afraid, I won't, I fear, I worry, I promise I will study English next week. Or perhaps, possibly, surely, probably, maybe. These are the keywords also. Marking words that help us to recognize this is the simple future. It's not another tense, it's the simple future, because this is not certainty, this is like certainty and also facts. And yeah, you are not quite sure, but this is about future. This is about future. And also the future keywords are like tomorrow, next week. I hope that you know that already. Yeah, like next week, next month, next July, next year, and so on. Examples. Affirmative one. I will learn a language. Jen will read the book. My brothers will sleep till noon if no one wakes them up. You will see what I mean. The negative one. Make sure you arrive on time tomorrow. Tomorrow, this is the quick word. Because the boss will not wait for you. He will not say anything bad about his boss. I will not finish my homework in time for class. And the question one. Will I have the discipline to study Spanish every day? What will you buy with the money you found? Here we can also have this one. W question. What will you buy with the money you found? And also, if we're going to use the question word, of course, we need to use the intonation. This is the question. So now we're going to start with some exercises of activity time. So it means that now we're going to do some live worksheets, some also text, and of course to train our... We're going to start with our exercises right now. So the first sentence, we will not let you be followed. Or also we could say the long form, will not, or won't, the short form, and let. Then her message from me. Will you give her a message from me? This is the question, that's why we need to put our first word will on the first place. So it's like will, and then subject, you, and then our verb. Then I will take you over and someday. I will take. Then the question, will you allow me to return alone? Also one more time, there's will on the first place, and then subject and the verb. Besides, he and the negative word, so he won't, or also the long form, he will not. Then, you will know what it is. Also, you will know. You will have. This is also the affirmative sentence. That's why we also use here will, just, and have. And as you see, you, will, and such verbs in the affirmative form, they all have got the same, will. The ninth one, there's like we won't, we will not talk. So in the morning, I will send for you. I will send. Then also affirmative, I will do anything for you. Then we have got the question. And this question is a bit different than from another one, because here we need to use the negative also word in the question. This is really, in some case we can also do like that. So it's, will you not tell me about it? Will you not tell me about it? So as I wrote here, I wanted to say that in some cases we also can use such form, like negative word in the such sentence and the question. I will be back. I will be back. As soon as is also like a marking word and the helping word for us. But we won't speak, or also we could say, or the will not, so the loner form or the negative word. The 15th one, she will not or she won't get such a chance again. Then we have got the question word. What we have got here? What will she say when she knows? What will she say when she knows? You won't or also will not. So the short or the form or the long form, like that. Will you? This is will you. It's a bit different. This we're going to learn this a bit later. It's like a tag. I suppose it's also the query word that we were looking for it in the presentation. It won't or it will not learn now. Then we have got I won't or I will not. So there are two variants. Think of him anymore. And the last sentence, this affirmative one, not affirmative but negative one. So she won't or also she will not suspect anything in that. So we can use the long form or the short form, as you wish. Now we're going to complete another exercise. Fill in the blanks below to complete the sentences. Use the words in the boxes above. The first sentence, the movie will start soon. Let's find a seat and sit down. This is example, so the correct form of the will. Are you with they? We always use will. So in the second sentence, we have got your friend. He, she, it also will be with the will. So it means that your friend is he or she, and then we're going to use the same form for everybody, for everything. We have got here the question, so it will be, will your friend, also like he or she, be at the party? Yes, she is the affirmative answer. So yes, she will. Yes, she will. Because here we have got yes. Then the third sentence. Hello, Mr. Smith. This is Peter. And we have got here I. So to be, I will be at work today because I'm sick. I will be. This is affirmative sentence. Those bags look heavy. Let me help. I carry the big one for you. We have got here I, so to be, I will carry the big one for you. The next one, my brother, who is this? My brother, it's he or she, so we use will speak to me because he's very angry. What time, and this is the question, what time the sun is like the it, so will the sun rise tomorrow morning? Tomorrow morning is also the keyword. You be 20 years old next month. Next month, the keyword is the question, so you and this will. Will you be 20 years old next month? No, this is the negative question, negative answer, so it means that here we're going to use the negative form of the will. It's won't, or the loner form, will not. No, I won't, or I will not. Flight depart from gate 12 in 10 minutes. So what does it mean in 10 minutes? It means this is the future. So it means that flight, it's like it. it, and it means that we're going to use will, because this is the affirmative one. We have got the dot at the end. Do you think people live on the moon in your lifetime? People, they will live on the moon in your lifetime. Yes, maybe I bake some cookies tomorrow. Maybe is the keyword, tomorrow is the keyword, is the future, and we'll use will. I will bake some cookies tomorrow. Are you ready to order, sir? Yes, thank you. I and the affirmative sentence. So what does it mean? It means that we're going to use I will have a hamburger. So here you're going to answer with me, and then we have got it. It will be midnight in a few minutes. It's time to go to bed. In a few minutes, it's also the future, that keyword. When do you think we will have our next test? Next test, it means that this is the future. Maybe it means that it will rain tomorrow, and maybe it will not, or it won't, because it could be, but also it could not be. So there are two affirmatives, two alternatives. So here we use it won't, or also we can use it will not. Maybe tomorrow, maybe also not. Then we have got the question you. Will you marry me? Yes. So it's the affirmative one. Yes, I will. Yes, I will, because this is the affirmative one. After finishing our exercises, now I'm going to tell you my homework for you. If you want, you can do it, because it would be really great for me, because now also you can train your exercises, and that will be really free for you to download this one. It is the link in my description of the video. So I hope that you're going to have a good day, and you're going to try your exercise to train your brain, your knowledge about that. So thank you for your attention, my students, and I hope that this day was wonderful for you, and you recognized really good information, and you also discovered the new information for you about the future simple. Now you can use the future simple in your daily conversations.